I want to give an eitzah, a little bit of advice when it comes to this incredible struggle. We know Klal Yisrael have the greatest gift. In Yeshaya Novi it says, Al tir'i toilas Yaakov. Don't fear the worm of Yaakov. So Chazal say, Ma koicha shel tolat eina ela bepeh. That means the power of a worm eating away is through its mouth. Kach en koichan shel Yisrael ela bepeh. We have the most explosive weapons that no one else has, and that is our mouth. Koich hatfilah. It's something that, especially when it comes to a nisayon that's so powerful, the first thing that we have to always remember, the Havin Hashem. It could be one quick prayer, Hashem, please help me. I made an actual poem. Anytime that I feel that there's going to be a nisayon, there's going to be a test, I say, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, b'zchut shani lo mistakel, eskel lif'ol yeshuot leYisrael. Hashem, in the merit that I'm not looking, I should merit to affect salvation to Klal Yisrael. And that it means on a public level, on a personal level. And when I say that, it reminds me, there's no reason for me to fall into this trap. It's so much more worthwhile to overcome. And this Koich HaTfilah I want to share with you with an incredible story. It's one of my favorite stories. Of Zilberstein wrote this many, many years ago. There was an Avrech, a young man. He was learning in Kolo, and he was stuck in a certain passage, and he needed a sefer, a book that's hard to find in the library. He ended up being referred to a non-religious library in Eretz Yisrael. And before he went, he knew that he's going to be in a place where you don't have kosher food. So he brought his sandwich. Anyway, at some point he got hungry. He went to wash his hands, and he made a motzi, and he ate, and he started to bench. And he's benching every single word out loud, very clearly. After he finished benching, there's a librarian there that's clearly not religious. She comes over and she says, you said, Shelo nevosh velo nikalem velo nikashel lolam va'ed. I happen to be from a religious family. I'm not religious anymore. There's no such girsa. There's no such version as lo nikashel. Shelo nevosh velo nikalem. There's no nikashel. Where did you get that from? He says to her, I'm telling you for sure, if I say it, it must be I have a siddur that has a version like that. She says, well, show me. So he took down her number and he said, I'm going to get back to you. Took a few weeks. He finally found the siddur that has the girsa, and he quickly made a copy. He made a picture of it, and he put arrows on the picture, all pointing to the word lo nikashel. He couldn't find the number anymore of this lady. He sent it to the address of this university. A few months later, probably almost a year, he gets an invitation, and he tells his wife, I can't recognize who this person is. So his wife said, I don't know, we'll just go. And they walk into this wedding. They don't recognize anyone. They're trying to figure out what are they doing there. They're about to leave. Suddenly someone runs over and says, wait. The Kala wants to say hello to you. The Kala comes. She said, you don't recognize me? You remember the words lo nikashel? Let me tell you what happened. I was about to marry a non-Jew. I was going to marry an Arab. And right before this Arab gave me an ultimatum, are you going to marry me or not? I suddenly received your letter in the mail. She says, I'm looking at the words lo nikashel, and I say, it can't be that I'm about to do something like this. And for that moment on, I accepted, that's it, I'm returning to Hashem. Now I'm marrying someone that's sitting in Kolo, and so because of you. Look how powerful two words, lo nikashel, can be. Every time we're about to stumble, to be nichshal, just turn to Hashem and say, lo nikashel, please help me, Rabbi Shalom. You'll see incredible miracles.